Human population growth is the expansion of human populace on the Earth. This expansion rate is due to the global advances in technology and many other factors, causing the human life expectancy to ultimately rise. The problem with human population growth is that the Earth is only big enough to hold a certain amount of people, and eventually there will not be enough space to hold all of the people on the Earth. Scientists predict that the Earth can only have a maximum population of 9 to 10 billion people at one time. Considering that at the moment the human population is at 7 billion, this isn't too far away. The United Nations believe that this will happen from around the year 2043 to 2083, which means that if something is not done today, humanity could be over in a meager 28 years. Even though the population is 7 billion now, the way that it grows is the more people there are, the faster it expands. So even though it took 127 years for the population to grow from 1 billion to 2 billion, due to the way population grows, it will only take an estimated 14 years for it to grow from 7 billion to 8 billion. Our proposed solution is to start a global committee named the Human Conservation Program, HCP. This is derived from and inspired by the National Health and Family Planning Commission of China, which implemented the one-child policy. The proposed solution will implement a limited child policy on how many children a couple can have. To achieve this, all countries around the world will be asked to sign an agreement saying that they will enforce these laws and encourage other countries to join the movement. The law will allow one couple to have one child. However, there are a few exceptions in place to have some flexibility and freedom in the law. These include, if one couple does not wish to have any children, they may select another couple to have an additional child. The original partners must sign an agreement afterwards swearing that they will not have any children. Another exception is if a child dies within the first 18 years of being born, their parents are allowed to have another child. To provide as much freedom and fairness as possible, if a couple wants to have more children than the one that is allowed, they are actually allowed to, except they have to pay 10% per year of all of their future earnings, with a minimum $7,000 per extra child, which will go towards a range of causes, including raising awareness to human population growth. This will be known as the Supplementary Child Tax, SCT, medical research, and Earth inhabitability programs in the hopes of allowing areas on the Earth that are currently uninhabitable to one day become inhabitable, thus allowing more space for people. The law also states that if a baby is conceived accidentally and the parents do not wish to pay the SCT, they will be given a free abortion. The funds to allow this are raised through the SCT. If a woman has exceeded 2 free abortions, they will then be required to fund future abortions for themselves. If they simply can't afford to pay for another, they will be allowed one additional abortion free of charge, but will have to participate in a family planning seminar to educate them on the law and what it dictates. If they become pregnant again after the seminar, they will be made infertile. A similar one-child policy is already in effect in China, and it has been proven to work as the Chinese population growth rate is now decreasing, meaning that this proposed solution should work effectively in decreasing the human population growth. This one-child policy will be in effect until the global population reaches a total of less than 5 billion people, or until the human race colonizes uninhabitable areas of the Earth. The Human Conservation Program will be originally funded as well as implemented by all the groups that are participating in the Global Committee. Each country will provide $50 million towards the program in its first 3 years, or until the program is fully institutionalized. Once the program is running efficiently, it should be further funded through such programs as the Supplementary Child Tax, the SCT, which will fund the program throughout, in addition with donations and fundraising programs. The Human Conservation Program aims to allow the Earth to decrease its human population growth through education and programs such as the one-child policy. Ultimately, the program aims to reduce the Earth's population to 5 billion, as well as find ways to inhabit uninhabitable areas of the Earth, to thus facilitate a large population. The Human Conservation Program is able to measure its annual success through countrywide censuses and mathematical statistics based on each year's decreased human population growth rate.